Hi everyone, I'm Major. In this video, let's take a look at the setting of ArchiWood materials. Material settings are a must-do for us. The method is very simple. Let's use the previous project order. Take the model we mentioned earlier. To explain it to you, we just need to open icon of the ArchiWood product library, and the product library panel will pop up. At the top, we can see the material option. Then, here, we can find the materials we need. For example, we can choose a double-sided material. Then we can choose a wood grain material. Then, here, we can see there are many materials. We can also click the next page. Click Next Page to find more materials. If we can't find the material we need, what should we do? We can open the client side panel. And then, open the background module. Open Material Management. And then here, we can create new categories. And create new materials. And upload our own set of materials. After uploading, then, in the material panel in front, we can find the materials we have uploaded and use it. Okay, here, we can choose the cabinet material and door panel material we need. Okay, we just need to select the entire cabinet. And then double-click on the current material. And a material panel will pop up. We can choose assign this material to the cabinet body, or the door panel, or both the cabinet body and the cabinet door. Of course, we can also assign materials, a material assignment, or a material assignment to a single face. To assign materials, for example, now, we only assign a material to a single face. Then we click this icon. Click the mouse cursor on the model. In this case, we can see that it only assigns the current face. To assign a material, if we select the panel, if we click here with the mouse cursor, it will assign the entire board to this material. If we click here, we can see that the current board will be assigned this material. If we click the entire cabinet, then the entire cabinet will become this material, but the door panel will not change. If we want to give the door panel a material, here, we can select a white color to assign to the door panel. We can click Return to the previous page, and then find a color. We click the next page here, and find a white one. First, select the entire cabinet. Then double-click the white. Then the material panel pops up. Just click on the door panel here. In this way, it will apply the current material to the door panel. We can also use the interactive animation to open the current door for a view. Okay, we can see that the cabinet inside is still wood grain, and the door panel is white. Of course, we can see that the top ceiling board is white. Then we can see its visible panel, which is also white. If we want to modify a method, we open the materials again, and find our material, and find the current wood grain. Double-click on this material. After double-clicking, the mouse cursor is on the white ceiling plate. Click on the top ceiling plate. In this way, it can be modified. This is one way. The second method is, we can use the suction tube tool of the heavy casting slot. Below the cabinet module, we can find a suction tool. We can call it the material straw. After clicking this icon, the mouse cursor can click on any material. This will absorb the current white material. Then, on the model, we need to assign it to. Click it, and it pops up, asking us whether to replace the door type or material. We choose No, and it will replace the material. Okay, the current material panel pops up. We can assign the current board. To assign it, it's the same on this side. This method, we don't need to open the material panel again. And then find the material we need. We can use this suction tube to absorb the material we need. And then assign the material to the board. To quickly modify the material. Okay, this is what we call material modification. Next, let's take a look at to set the base material. Now for the current cabinet. We have assigned two materials. We can first select this cabinet. Select all of it. Right-click, and the context menu pops up. Click Edit Parameters. Then the Edit Parameters panel will pop up. Then we can to widen it. Or we can click the arrow on the right to switch it. Then, here, we can see a material option. If we see the icons here, the UI are crowded together. It means the panel is not wide enough. We can widen it. Then it will display normally. Then, here, it will show all the materials of the current cabinet. We can see that there are two materials. One is wood grain, and the second one is white material. Because it shows white, it looks not obvious here. If we want to set the base material for the current material, set the base material. We just click on this icon, and we can see here the option of organic material. We can write down the base material we want to add, such as a particle board. We can write particle board. After writing it, we can add it here. At this time, the material of the particle board will be added. Okay, we can add another base material, such as a solid wood substrate. Okay, let's click Add. After adding it, the current wood grain is a particle board substrate. We click it. In this way, it is set for this white material. And the door panel, we set the substrate to solid wood. Okay, in this way, it will be set. After setting it, we can see the display here. Of course, we need to set each one. We need to make relevant settings. If there is nothing displayed here, we need to make a setting. In this way, it will be displayed. After the display, it means the settings are done. These settings are all useful for our subsequent reports. Will be relevant materials. The display of these substrates. This can effectively solve the integration of our design to production process. Finally, we must remember to save the model. Press Ctrl and S. Okay, that's all for this video. We'll stop here. Thank you, all.